Welcome to serverDNA Live with Flava.
I swear this is like the most healthiest lineup of panels. I'm worried, okay? So if you missed out on the introductions from our panelists right here, so basically Mr. Tamim, okay? Although his name is Tamim, but your Facebook gaming streamer name, right?
Yeah.
Mr. Tamim. Why Mr. Tamim? Why you want people to call you Mr. Tamim?
Well, I wanted people to know me for who I really am. So
Mr. Tamim?
Not really. I mean, it's just a name, so I wouldn't want something like that's too high or like. So Mr. Tamim is like very simple, like a normal person, normal.
You know, a normal guy could have been just a Tamim. You know, I'm just asking why the Mr.
If I put just Tamim, then it's just my name there. So
you don't like your name, is it?
No, not really.
You can imagine your parents listening to it. He doesn't like the name that we give.
Of course, I love the name, definitely.
Okay.
But yeah, Mr. Tamim makes it a bit more, slightly more formal, but not too formal.
Okay
yeah.
So you don't want to be like a professor, you don't want to be like a...
Who knows, in the future, most probably, I don't know.
So much for I don't want my name to be too much, but then, you know.
No, but my name is a lot though.
No, okay, yeah, cool. It's very rare name, Tamim.
Yes.
Not much people have that as well. And you are a streamer under Facebook Gaming.
Yes.
And how long have you been streaming?
I have been streaming for close to 2 years now. I've been Facebook partner for 3 months. Yeah. So currently I'm streaming more on cycling. I stream on Zwift using the platform Zwift, also getting sponsored by Zwift now. So I do my live streaming on my Facebook page. You can find my page on fb.gg/Mr. Tamim Gaming, or you can just search my Facebook page, Mr. Tamim, mr.tamim. So I stream usually almost every night from 8:30 p.m. so up until midnight. So I do play some other games as well, but mostly cycling is one of the main contests.
May I ask what other games you play?
A lot. I play mostly FPS games. I play Apex Legends. I play a little bit of PUBG. I play Among Us lately.
Okay.
I've been playing Among Us.
All right. Okay, interesting enough that you do cycling, okay?
Yeah.
The thing about this show is that we had a number of guests who are streamers themselves. Some of them play Valorant, some of them play Call of Duty Mobile, PUBG Mobile, Mobile Legends, Dota 2, CSGO, whatever it is, okay?
Yeah.
We had some weird ones as well. You're under that category, okay? I think the first guest which was, you know, which kind of like surprised me was, it was one of our guests during one of them, so it was Yat or Yat.
Yeah.
Okay, so she's a lorry driver or she's a truck driver? Truck driver, okay? She's a truck driver, okay? Very interesting. Yeah, man. And then she drives a truck. But here's the thing, and streams it.
Yes.
And then comes you like, I understand there's quite a number of people who actually does that. Yeah. But I believe that in Malaysia, it's very rare to find somebody who actually does cycling.
Exactly.
Okay? So may I ask, are you the only one in the country right now who's doing the cycling streaming?
I think there's a few people, but I'm one of the pioneers who are pushing this content forward a little bit more. I'm trying to gain more exposure for people and sharing the content, getting people to pick up the healthy lifestyle through cycling, a lot more through my live stream. So I'm happy getting myself to impact my viewers and audience to learn cycling and take out cycling as one of their daily routines. Okay. So I've had people that have never cycled before and they actually bought themselves a bike. Okay. So up until getting themselves the full set of getting this, the whole setup to cycle indoor and being able to do it every day gives them a healthier lifestyle. That is something that to me is invaluable. I mean, something that it's not easy to do, but people are inspired by that. So that's why I continue to do it. Okay. And then seeing other people like driving trucks, I see, okay, people driving trucks, yeah.
Are you judging people who are driving trucks?
I love it. I love the content. I love the content, but hey, I want to drive trucks too. But then again, but I don't have the whole steering wheel and all. I look around, then I see, oh shit, I have a bike. Okay, so I have a bike, why not I just stream my bike? No one's doing it, so might as well I do it. I love cycling, so I just combine the whole 3 in 1. So I get to cycle, I get to play the game as well, I get to stream, so what more do you want?
Okay. I have 2 good questions for you, okay? You made it sound like as if you said people inspired when they saw you cycling and streaming, right? So these people who were inspired to become cyclists?
Yes.
Were they not inspired when they saw normal cyclists on the road?
I don't know.
Why did they have to be inspired by you streaming? Okay, nampak orang kat luar biasa-biasa tu tak inspired lah.
Actually, I asked a few of them as well, but I think because they see that there's a new meaning to cycling, new meaning to esports, actually getting to see the literal esports where it's not just someone sitting on the desk in front of the computer just playing games, but this one you have to actually cycle a real bike, right? And then actually using your actual energy and full pure sweat and effort to play the game, man. So you have to cycle. If you don't cycle, then your character doesn't move. So that definitely gives you a more positive impact for you physically, and then you can actually do this indoors. So those who don't have the chance to cycle outdoors or maybe don't have the time during the day, they can actually do this indoors at night.
So I assume this is like an MCO thing as well, because everybody couldn't cycle, right?
Yeah,
so
that's the opportunity.
Virtually.
Yeah.
Okay. Has your parents ever questioned you? Like, imagine this: my son is actually cycling on something. You know, it's not moving. You know, it's not moving. Only the tire is moving and responding. Imagine as a parent looking at, what does your son do for a living? He cycles in front of a PC. So, like, how do they explain to their friends that that's what their child is doing?
Well, actually, I do still cycle outdoor. I cycle outdoor during the morning, during the day. So usually 50 kilometers during the morning, and then at night I stream indoors in front of my live stream for another 50 to 60 kilometers. So it makes it about 100 plus kilometers. So to be honest, they actually supported, including my wife, my family. They supported me streaming cycling because they feel that it's healthier, more beneficial than just playing normal games like everybody does. So there's more value to it.
There's more value to it, right?
Yeah.
So here's an advice: you want to live a healthy lifestyle, become a truck driver or be a cyclist, all right? And live stream, man, that's much more healthy, and probably your parents will be much more receptive to it. And the last question, okay, just before we go on to our guest right here, just want to ask, what do you do in that live stream, okay? What do your viewers see you do other than you cycling for 4 hours non-stop? Like, you're not going to suddenly sing or, you know, dance or, you know,
not really. We haven't tried that, but we may in the future. I don't know. So basically what we do is I hooked up my bicycle on an indoor trainer. So what that does is it helps you to be able to cycle in one spot without moving. So you can cycle the whole time without without falling. So you don't have to balance your bike. So it's just stationary. So what I did was I connect the bike with a few sensors. I got a speed sensor, a cadence sensor, and also a heart rate monitor. So I'll be able to see my heart rate when it jumps up and all that. So that connects to the application on my PC, on Zwift. Zwift is also available on PC and also on smartphones. So it's very easy to connect, but you do need all these components being put together. So then I'll be able to cycle and get the character moving inside the game. So having to do that, people are very intrigued with the idea of how you can actually cycle in the real world and move the character virtually in there, and cycling with a global cyclists from around the world online. So everyone is also like, there's thousands of cyclists in there, but they are also doing the same thing as I'm doing, but they are not streaming. So that's the only difference.
Okay. Be like our guy Tamim right here. Be sure to live stream whatever you do in real life, even cycling, okay? Because you can't follow a cyclist anywhere, so you might as well just follow him and actually watch.